Welcome to Texas, the Gerald J. Ford Stadium, as the Hofstra Pride are on the road and they take on the Southern Methodist University SMU Mustangs. They are the 24th ranked team in the nation, and they are currently the best team in our conference, the American Conference, otherwise known as the AAC, the American Athletic Conference. Either way, they are 3-0, and this is both of our first conference games. We are 2-1, currently in third place in the East for the American. So I'm excited to get this game going, as this is officially our first conference game since the Pride have come back. You know, independents don't particularly count, and we are underway as we will receive first. Back is Jamie Lake, who has maintained a pretty much grasp on that starting kick return roll as he's going to weave his way down to the 30-yard line. First and 10 from Tyree Britton to give us to Mike Brown. And Brown gets a block, powers through a hit, and has 9. He's been a force so far this season in his true sophomore year, as Jake Johnson, the JUCO Jr., will pick up 3 yards on that run. So first and 10 for the Pride. Britton's going to drop back. He's going to loft this one up into traffic, and Clay Medley got his hands on it but couldn't haul it in. Setting up a second and long from the gun. Britton, quick pass to Jamie Lake, who's wrapped up shy of the sticks, but the Pride are moving the football as they are out past midfield. Third and 1 to give us to Brown. Mike Brown with a move, bounces off of a few defenders and has the first. With quads to his right now, they come out in an empty set. Quick screen to Isaac Downs, and they were ready. SMU not letting Pride get anything on that. Third and 10. Britton under pressure, but finds Jamie Lake over the middle. Lake for 18. Been a dependable receiver so far in this game. And Mike Brown gets the handoff and has a 10-yard carry. So the Pride are just running it down the throats of SMU, and they're moving the ball well. Second and 10, play action, touch pass to Medley for the touchdown. Hofstra strikes first. It is 7-0 very early on. First and 10 for SMU. Play action, pass is to Rao. That's going to be Corey Rao's 14-yard reception, and it's going to be a first down for the Mustangs. Side note, I love their uniforms, as Colbert Jr. goes down for a sack. That was from, I believe, Rod Billings. Second and 17. Darryl Colbert Jr. in the pistol. He's going to look around. He's going to fire it to Thomas over the middle, and that's a big first. Actually, that's going to be shy of the first. They pick up 16, though. Next play, the give is to the head tailback, Kamon Freeman. Very talented runner. SMU, a very good team as a whole. There's a reason they're number 24 in the nation. First and 10, Colbert Jr. dancing around, extends the play and finds his man in the back of the end zone. What a pass from Colbert Jr. And we are tied. That was a very quick possession as well for SMU. First and 10, up the seam to Clay Medley, a gain of 19. So the Pride, like I said, are moving the ball pretty well, and a minute 54 left in the first. Play clock winding down. Britton's going to roll out to his right and throw to Medley, but it's offline. Third and long. Britton from the gun. They send a ton of pressure, and the pass is broken up by Jordan Wyatt. Could have been intercepted, and the Pride are forced to punt it away. Second and 13. Pass to Thomas, who breaks a tackle and has another first down. Kevin Thomas, a couple big receptions on long down and distances. First and 10 for Colbert Jr. and SMU. Moving around in the pocket. Nobody's open, and he's going to take the sack. Terrence Hale in for a loss of 8. Second and 18. This is where the Pride have struggled. Colbert Jr. is going to take off and run with it, and he's going to slide after a gain of 15, so they pick up a large chunk again. Third and 3, Colbert Jr. gets away! They never saw the read option coming, and he's going to break a tackle and finally be brought down after a gain of 42 yards. They hurry it back to the line. They give us to Freeman. And Freeman is tripped up. I believe that is Hale, who saves a potential touchdown as we head to the second quarter. Second and 6. Read option. Colbert Jr. has it. He gets a block and is into the end zone. Touchdown SMU. And just like that, They're up 14-7. So the Pride need to answer, because without an answer here, things could snowball very quickly against a very talented SMU team. Britton is going to roll out to his right and is sacked. He got tracked down from behind. They're not letting Tyree do anything with his legs in this game, as that's complete to Jamie Lake, who spins, can't get the first, and the Pride are going to punt it away once again, already down 7. Chrebet Jr. on the read option. He's going to get away from, I believe that is, it's not Rocky Quinn. I don't know who number 58 is, but it's going to be a first down on the ground for SMU. They hurry it back to the line, play action fake, Chrebet Jr. to Gaillard. And that's going to be another first down. SMU dominating on offense right now. Hand off to Freeman. And Freeman powers forward. A huge shoulder right into the chest of Adam Thomas gives him 13. Now inside the red zone. Give us to Freeman again. And he's going to be stopped by Jupiter Jackson shy of the goal line. Second and short. They're going to go back, and Chrebet Jr. is going to take it again. Someone has to account for him. And just like that, it's 21-7. SMU up 2 scores. With 3:49 left in the half. Tyree and company did something. So that's complete to Mike Brown, who is stopped shy of the first, but sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 1. Read option. Tyree keeps it, but he's not going anywhere. SMU was ready. 4th and 2, they're going for it, and Mike Brown runs over the defender. Brown has the first, and that'll keep Hofstra alive for now. 2nd and 7 with 1:25 left. Britton to Jamie Lake, over the middle, has the first down, a gain of 19. They hurry it back to the line, and they're sticking with it. It looks like it's the same exact play, as Lake has another first down. With 1:07 left, they hurry it back up, all 3 timeouts. Brown on the give, gets off a block, and is in. Touchdown Pride, but that gives SMU a minute left and 3 timeouts to drive down the field. I don't like that. That's a little too much time for us. As this pass up the seam is caught. Just like that, 20 yards for SMU, and they're already at midfield. 1st and 10. It's going to be a screen to Freeman, and Rod Billings will not get to him in time. He'll pick up 7, but SMU calls their 2nd timeout. 2nd and 3. Looking around, Chrebet Jr. is going to roll out and is sacked. Another sack for the Pride. 3rd and 4. Chrebet Jr. looking around, and he's going to find Kevin Thomas. Touchdown SMU. Adam Thomas, our free safety, just completely neglected that assignment. Playing cover 2 deep, you have to be able to help over the top, and he completely failed at that. We're down 14 as we go into the half. Can the Pride pull out a victory on the road in their first conference game? Find out right after this. And we are back. With 7:55 left in the third, SMU starts out with the football, and Chrebet Jr. is going to take the read option again. This time, he's going to pick up 12. Actually, that was more of an inverted veer than a read option straight up. 1st and 10. They hurry it back to the line. They like to play with tempo. It's going to be a give to Freeman out of the pistol, who breaks the tackle. Come on, Freeman, into the open field, breaks another tackle, and that's going to be a gain of 21. Hofstra's defense struggling against a very talented offense on all levels. 1st and 10, that is caught. That's going to be a gain of 9. Surprised Dickens didn't try jumping that route. 2nd and 1 for the Mustangs, and Chrebet Jr. takes it himself again. A 5-yard pickup, but really unfortunate that the Pride can't get anything going on either side of the football in terms of run game, run defense, etc., as they do stop Chrebet Jr. there for a loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Pass to Jones in the flat, and he's going to be stopped. Xavier Jones has 13. Another huge completion or gain on 2nd and long. 3rd and 3, Jackson stops Chrebet Jr., but he can't haul him in and bring him down behind the first down marker. And that's going to give SMU a fresh set of downs on the goal line. 2nd and goal. Chrebet Jr. keeps it, tries to get away, but cannot. So 3rd and goal for the Mustangs. Working out of the gun, Hicks is in as Chrebet Jr. had the wind knocked out of him. Freeman catches it, but he goes out of bounds. I don't get that. He could have just easily waltzed into the end zone, but instead he goes out at the 1. They settle for a field goal, and it's 31-14. SMU pretty much dominating this game. 1st and 10, Tyree to Clay Medley. Working the tight end. He's been pretty effective so far in this game. 2nd and 5. Read option, and Britton keeps it, but he can't get anything. SMU is continuously prepared to stop the read option. 3rd and 4, Lake has the first down to at least keep the drive going. Now 1st and 10, give it to Jake Johnson, and again, nothing doing. 2nd and 11, Tyree rolls out, looks around, and he's going to take a sack. That's a loss of 7. 3rd and 18 for the Pride. Down by 17. Complete to A.O. Williamson, who picks up about 13-14. Setting up a 4th and 4. Hofstra's going for it here. They need to. Britton from the gun throws. Finds Jamie Lake! But he lost the football going down, and it's recovered by the Mustangs. Watch it one more time. Just a great strip of the football. And that will cost Pride at least 3, probably more so 7. Tough break for Hofstra. Chrebet Jr. sets up for a screen, but is going to be sacked instead. 3rd and 17 after the Freddie King sack. Looks like Hofstra's defense is finally starting to get in line for a stop. Chrebet Jr. is sacked! A loss of 6, and they are forced to punt it away. 1st and 10, Tyree to Lamont Scott. Very quiet today for Scott. That's his first reception. 2nd and 3, Britton from the gun. He's going to roll out to his right, and this time he has some running room. Tyree dips out of bounds after a gain of 7. But he's pretty much, that's the only rushing impact he's had so far today. 1st and 10, Brown on the reception, and Mike Brown has the first off the angle. Now inside the red zone, Tyree's pass is intercepted! Wyatt with the interception. Not only did he recover the fumble last time around, but he picks off Britton here. A soft route from Isaac Downs, and that's going to be another red zone turnover for the Pride. 1st and 10, Freeman going nowhere. That is going to be Rocky Quinn on the tackle. 2nd and 14 for SMU. The give is to Freeman, and come on, Freeman is going to pick up maybe the 4 back, but it's going to be 3rd and long for the Mustangs here at the winding seconds of the 3rd. Chrebet Jr. under tons of pressure just throws it away, and it's intercepted! Adam Thomas with the pick, and he's tripped up at the 16. It would have been a safety otherwise. A bad decision from Chrebet Jr. in pretty much all regards. 1st and 10, Britton rolls out, finds Lake! This time, Jamie doesn't have to worry about being stripped, as that is a touchdown, and it's 31-21. 1st and 10 for SMU, and Freeman gets the give. He breaks a tackle. Into the open field is Come On Freeman, as he gets into the secondary and gains 28 yards. 2nd and 8, it's going to be another screen to Freeman, but he's not going anywhere. Hofstra was ready. 3rd and 13. A stop here would be much appreciated. The pass to Kevin Thomas is not only caught, but he picks up 17 and the first. Another blown opportunity by this Hofstra defense. 2nd and 2, read option, Chrebet Jr. has the first. So they're moving the ball well, and another score here probably will end this game, or put it very close. As Freeman on the handoff, not going too far. Seems that Pride are getting a little bit better, still struggling with the read option though. 2nd and 9, it's a delay to Freeman, and he's not going anywhere. That's Anthony Brown. 3rd and 11. Chrebet Jr. to Castiel, who cannot hold on. And that's going to be a field goal to make it a 13-point SMU lead. With 6:20 left, it is up and good. So the Pride now need to answer back with 2 touchdowns if they want to compete in this game. As Britton's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to have running room. Tyree Britton is tripped up after a gain of 19. 2nd and 7 for the Pride. Britton to Brown again on the angle, and Mike Brown has a first gain of 11. Moving the ball well with 5.5 left. Got to stay calm and make plays. Quick pass to A.O. Williamson on the dig route, and that's going to be a gain of about 9.5. 2nd and inches. Britton to Medley. It's caught. Medley down to the about 13-yard line. 1st and 10. Tyree under pressure. He's going to roll out, and he's just going to dip out of bounds. Couldn't throw it away, and that's going to be a loss of 3. 2nd and 13. The give is to Mike Brown, who lowers his shoulder, but he's going to be wrapped up by his face mask. And that's going to give the Pride a little bit of life, as that's going to set up a 1st and goal for Hofstra with 4:57 left. 1st and goal, the give is to Jake Johnson, who powers through the defender for the touchdown. But Hofstra's not done yet. A 2-point conversion here makes it a 5-point game. And if they convert and SMU kicks a field goal, it'll still be a 1-score game, as the give is to Brown, bouncing off defenders and powers his way in. So instead of making it a 6-point deficit, it's now 5, and they can afford to allow a field goal on defense at the very worst. 1st and 10. Chrebet Jr. Read option. He's going to keep it himself. Gets a hell of a block. And Terrence Hale tracks him downfield. 4:18 left. The give is to Freeman. Gets to the edge. And Thomas is flattened again. How is he getting beat up so badly? Adam Thomas is no lightweight. As Freeman on the give runs right through Jupiter Jackson. And they're moving the ball extremely well, and Hofstra has nothing to account for their run game right now. Give is to Freeman, and Rocky Quinn stops him. A loss of 4. 3rd and 7. This is a huge play right here. Pass to Rolf is caught and held on to for the first. That might do it. Not sure the Pride have enough time left anyway. Chrebet Jr. is going to roll out, and it's almost intercepted! Rocky Quinn could have taken that one, but he did not hold on. 2nd and 10, Jones on the give. Xavier Jones has 9.5. 3rd and inches. Chrebet Jr. read option, and he's in. Touchdown SMU, and that's pretty much going to wrap this game up. Down by, well, 12 points with 2:35 left. The Pride need a miracle here. And Tyree's going to roll out, and he's going to escape, and he gets a lead block from Mike Brown, and he's going to dip out of bounds after a gain of 23. Clock still is ticking as it's not inside 2 minutes yet, and Britton's going to roll out and is sacked. Looks like this SMU team is just a little too fast for Tyree. 2nd and 13, Mike Brown has the first in the flat and dips out of bounds after a gain of 17. So some short passes are working for Hofstra. 1st and 10. Quick pass to Lamont Scott. He's not going very far. Unfortunately, he's tackled well within the field of play. 1:32 left on 3rd and 6. Britton looking, passes tipped and dropped. Tyree 22 for 31, 280, 2 touchdowns and an interception. 4th and 6. Looking around, nobody is open. And Britton is going to try to take off with it, but he is stopped shy of the sticks. That's a turnover on downs. After a clipping penalty, come on Freeman on the give. He has 8. 2nd and 10 for SMU as they're trying to close this game out. The give is to Freeman. Gets around the edge, and he's going to lose the football. It's recovered by Hofstra. Bernard Towns takes it back, and we have ourselves a ball game still. It's 41-35, but the Pride need to recover an onside kick here. 1:04 left and 1 timeout. From Culver, and why not? The guy who's ruined this game for the Pride in so many ways, Kevin Thomas with the recovery, and that will do it. Hofstra put up a fight, but they could not overcome the extreme talent on SMU, who improved to 4-0 on the season. The Pride dropped to 2-2, but it's pretty admirable for their first game inside the conference and, more importantly, against a ranked team in their building. A very good performance from a lot of players. 2 costly turnovers and a dropped interception could have changed the dynamics of this game. But either way, we fall to 2-2, and Tyree was 22 for 31, 280, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He was good. He made 1 mistake. 13 for 36 rushing, though. They gave him nothing. And Mike Brown, 11 for 60, very good running. Jamie Lake, 8 for 108 and a score. Lamont's got only 2 for 11, but sometimes that happens. So either way, that pretty much wraps up this game. And we'll just take a look at their stats before we move forward. Jupiter Jackson, 8 tackles, a tackle for a loss. Terrence Hale, 2 sacks. Towns a sack. King a sack. David Mackey a sack. Pretty good. Pretty good performance by the defensive line in terms of pass rush. Unfortunately, we couldn't get enough going as a whole, and that cost us in the end. Either way, taking a look at what SMU did, well, Chrebet Jr., 13 for 17, 212, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick. He also had 3 rushing touchdowns. Come on, Freeman, 22 for 134, no scores. Very, very good game by SMU in terms of their offense. Defense could have used a little bit of work, but either way, the Pride are a pretty high-powered offense in their own right. The fact that the defense could shut down the read option was pretty impressive, but I think that also speaks to Tyree and company being able to compensate for not being able to run the read option as much. The fact that they still put up 36 points total, even though 1 was a defensive score, still is impressive. Next week, we host Rutgers. They're 2-0, and we're 2-2. We're currently 3rd in the East Division of the American Conference, behind Temple and USF. So that'll be an interesting matchup moving forward for us. In terms of the West, though, SMU and Houston, both ranked and both of them undefeated, also 2-1. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Moonlight Swami, and the next episode will be on Friday, where we'll again look at recruits. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace!